You know what, man? We live in a time of the ultimate dreamer, man. We all have potential at something. We all have something that can offer value to a ton of people, or even just the immediate people around us or the world at large. But who will actually go beyond potential and produce real results? That's my question today, man. It's the KYREN Monteiro Show, season number 4, episode number 10. Go beyond potential and produce results, man. Y'all know how we gonna do, man. We gonna start the show off with some music, man. One of my latest singles, Stand on Business. Let's get it, man. Turn it.
Stand on business, say it with your chest. Me no disrespect.
Hey, this direct.
We impacting culture, that means we a threat.
We the movement.
That's why going crazy.
They think we possess.
I told Freezer we gon' make incisions, mean we cutting checks. Stand on business,
say it with your chest.
Me no disrespect, this direct. We impacting culture, that means we a threat. We the movement, face why going crazy. They think we possess. I told Freezer we gon' make incisions, mean we cutting checks.
Yeah, give me the beat.
Yeah. Industry full of these copycats. Call me the goddess and
What's going on, man? My name is KYREN Monteiro, man. I am the host of this podcast, the KYREN Monteiro Show, man. This is season 4, episode 10, and entitled "Go Beyond Potential and Produce Results." Let me say that one more time, man. The KYREN Monteiro Show, season 4, episode 10. Today's title is called "Go Beyond Potential and Produce Results." Round of applause for y'all, man. Now, I will be honest, man. This is the last episode of season 4. I've kind of spaced season 4 out and took my time. If you follow me with these podcasts, I do them randomly. Well, so far, seasons 1 through 4 have been random. And yeah, man, it's just been a lot of just free and valuable content packed through all 4 of these seasons. I would highly encourage you, if you haven't gone back, listen or watch season 1, 2, or 3, or the previous episodes of season 4 in this season, go check that out, man. But as we wrap this up, I'm big on visionary. I'm big on entrepreneurship. I'm big on building things up from the ground up, because that is my life. That's always been my world. I haven't had a choice. I haven't had inheritance. I haven't had hand-me down opportunities. I haven't really had, I've had to start from zero. Now, I have been blessed to have supportive people and great people along the ride, but this thing has had to start at zero. And so we live in a day of the ultimate dreamer, where we live in a time, due to technology and social media and YouTube and all of these things, there's a lot of great opportunities out here. But often I hear so many people talking and not doing, right? It's even a biblical principle where it says faith without works is dead, right? So it's cool to sit around and talk and dream, but what about execution? What about actually putting in real work that will produce real results? And so in episode 9, I talked about that we all have people who we stand on their shoulders. We all got people who believe in us, and we all got people who have sacrificed for us to be where we're at and where we're going. But and I talked about how we owe it to them to be the greatest versions of ourselves, and to go as hard and as far and as high as we can, because of that investment that they have put into us. And so as I wrap this season up, man, I just want to challenge anybody, man, to go beyond whatever potential you have and actually produce real results and take it further, man. Point number 1, a skill is something that is developed and crafted together over time. Potential has to be developed. Let me say that again. A skill is something that is developed and crafted over time. Potential has to be developed. It's cool to have potential and talent and all of that, but in order for it to become a real skill, in order for it to be able to contribute to real work and results, it has to be developed and crafted over time. You have to put time into it. If not, then yeah, it's just potential. Point number 2, talents and gifts that are undeveloped are nothing but just ideas. No work means no fruit. Sheesh, round of applause for that. Real talk, man. Let me say that again. Talents and gifts that are undeveloped are nothing but just ideas. No work means no fruit, man. You got to put in work, baby. Got to put in work. Point number 3, man, being stagnant will ultimately ruin potential. You have to start swimming eventually. Let me say that one more time, man. Being stagnant will ultimately ruin potential. You have to start swimming eventually. Sheesh. You can't just sit around and wait, man. You got to start this thing up, man. You have to, man. Point number 4, your circle of people will either be assets or liabilities. Choose carefully or cut off what's necessary. Yeah, people ain't, that's that. People don't like that one, right? We don't like that conversation. Point number 4, let me say that again. Your circle of people will be either assets or liabilities. Choose carefully or cut them off. Basically what I'm saying. I said cut off was necessary, but it's basically an asset is beneficial for you, a liability hurts you. So you either offer value or you take away value, right? You either build up value or you devalue and you take away. I want assets around me, not liabilities, man. That's just me personally. I can't tell you what to do. But if you want to produce real results, then yeah. Assets, not liabilities, man. Point number 5, and then I'm going to get out your face. Educate yourself on all bases to be well-rounded, to be able to make wise and informed decisions. Say that one more time. Educate yourself on all bases to be well-rounded, to be able to make wise and informed decisions. Man, there are me and one of the OGs in the mastering world, in the audio mastering world, Roger Willis over at New Beginning Mastering. We was just talking about how I just was on the phone with him recently. We was talking about how people will jump into business and not be well-rounded and not inform themselves, and not people will I'm sorry. I blanked out. People will jump into business and they will not like learn everything. They'll just jump in and kind of just start swimming. And when you see that happen, not just business, in life period. I talk about business a lot, but in life period, people will just start jumping in and swimming without educating themselves. And it's hard to be able to make wise and informed decisions if you don't know all of the bases, man. So look, man, this is wrap up, man. This is the wrap up of season 4, episode number 10. This is the wrap up of season 4 entirely, man. And I just want to thank y'all for rocking in on these things, man. I don't make content that is the most entertaining at times. And so these podcasts that I've been putting out since season 1 of the KYREN Monteiro Show add value to the visionaries, to entrepreneurs and leaders, to a certain niche of people, man. And so for that niche of people who really rock and really listen to these things, round of applause for y'all, man. Because that's why I do this. So season 1 through 4 so far has not been about a monetary gain at all. I haven't made a dime off doing this. Actually, it's taking money to present y'all with this. A lot of money to be able to do this. So we do this because we want to offer value. We don't do this because we want to make money at this point. So, man, KYREN Monteiro, man, make sure y'all check out the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, which is now YouTube podcast. Do all of that. Share it with your people, man. If you know people who are visionaries in business, entrepreneurs and leaders and different things like that, share the podcast with them, man, because this is going to be some great stuff, man. We're going to close out with my song, Stand on Business. And that's a wrap up for season 4, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Stand on business, say it with you. Me no disrespect. School. decisions mean we cutting checks. Ain't no business, say it with your chest. Mean no disrespect, just direct. We impacting culture, that means we a threat. We the movement, fight squad going crazy, they think we possess. I told Freezer we gon' make decisions, mean we cutting checks. Give me the beat, I'ma body that. Industry full of these copycats. Call me the gold, I said Roger that.
Engage your label, no stopping that zoning and listen, man. Hey, man, KYREN Monteiro, man. Season 4, man. Episode number 10, man. I gotta tell y'all, man. Make sure that you go beyond potential and produce real results, man. It's so important, man. We stand on the shoulders of people who believe in us. They are entrusting us to make the best decisions that we can. We ain't perfect, right? We're going to have lazy days. We're going to have times we ain't focused. But, man, we owe it to the people who believe in us to wake up every day and go as hard as we can. Go beyond potential. Produce real results, man. KYREN Monteiro, Season 4, Episode number 10. It's a wrap for Season 4, man. Round of applause, man. 4 seasons, we in this thing, man. It's crazy. KYREN Monteiro Show, man. Blessings to y'all. Love.